Okay, Ray. Just come in, Ray, so you can hear me. First thing I'm going to do is obviously come up close to the pipe. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move my dipper arm out to round about, say, 4 o'clock on the clock. And I'm going to get my teeth. You see the inside edge of my dipper arm there? You see how straight it is? I'm going to line my teeth up with that straight edge. So you can see I'm pretty much lined up with that straight edge. So now I'm just going to go out to round about 4 o'clock, something like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put as much pressure as I can with the main boom. And as you can see, I can't get high enough. So I'm going to have to use 2 rams to get high enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this ram out and this one as well at the same time. Okay? And that way we can create a bit of height. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start travelling forward, but at the same time, to minimise the stress on the hydraulics, I'm going to bring my dipper arm in towards me, okay, at exactly the same time. So all I'm going to do is pull this left-hand lever back. I'm not going to touch anything else. I want to maintain my height, you know. So that's what I've done, okay. Now I can look out either side of the machine and I'm around about halfway, you know. So that should be adequate, okay. So the next stage is that I'm going to lower my blade all the way down as far as I can, and that's going to maintain my height. So the next stage is to get the blade to make contact with the ground to support the machine in this position. So I'm just going to raise my main boom. Theoretically, I shouldn't be touching the pipe. Okay. I'll just disengage and you just walk past, come around the other side. Just come over here, Ray, so you can hear me. Okay, in this position, my dipper arm is around about 7 o'clock. And I just want to take it out a little bit. But at 7 o'clock, it means that if I go out to around about 4 o'clock or a bit further, I should be able to get over, okay? But at the moment, I'm fully supported in the rear with my blade. But now I've got to raise these 2 tracks as high as I can to actually be able to lower the tracks on the other side. So the first thing I do is I put as much pressure as I can on the main boom. It's just not lifting it. So I activate my dipper arm ram and you can feel that I'm basically level, okay? So now I want to lower my rear end of my machine, so I'm going to raise my blade. And I may not be high enough as yet, so as I lower my rear down, I'm going to raise my front up a bit more, okay, just so I clear the pipe. And then I raise my blade all the way up, and in this position, my machine is still going forward, so I'm going to use my feet just as I was the other way to push, but this time instead of pulling my dipper arm in, I'm going to push it away from me, okay? So I'm just going to do that at the same time. And there we are, okay? And now all I have to do is raise my main boom. And there we go. So I'll just get that out of the way, and Richard can bring the machine back and go over it. But now you understand the principle, and you'll be able to guide him over if he gets stuck. Okay, so just put Richard back in the machine and we'll go again.